Hello there, people.
Hello,
It's
Americans.
me.
Hello, Canadians. Hello,
Hello,
Europeans.
beings from the entire world.
Yes, hello, Earthlings of the planet Earth. Welcome to the
Exactly, that's
stream.
much more precise.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Random Rambles. Yeah,
Yes,
where
Ram.
we speak random things for no apparent reason.
We always talk about the most random of things in the world. And today, we'll be doing a subject.
Topics.
Yes, true. We'll be
A
talking about.
subject that I love very much. I
Mm-hmm.
love very much. It's the spooky month, guys. Do you
Yeah.
guys know it's the spooky month? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's the spooky month. You,
Yeah.
you you get to spook people. You get to dress up in a Halloween costume, and you get to give people heart attacks. How
Mm-hmm.
fulfilling! Isn't this the best thing you could do with your time instead of actually being productive, working, getting yourself a life? You can just go there and actually kill people. How amazing! And yes, I'm being ironic. I love being ironic. If you guys couldn't tell.
Yes. Spoopy man. Bum 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 bum. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. It's from Sir Peter's video. Spoopy man.
The month of the spooks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Spoopy.
So, as it's spooky month, we have decided we are going to talk about some spooky stuff here in the in this episode. It doesn't need to be exactly about as one specific theme. We are going to like vary between like games, movies, books,
Mm-hmm.
whatever else
Yes.
there is for culture here for the past like 1 hour or 2 hours. I don't know how much time we're recording this, but I know it's not all night because I need to sleep. The human body requires sleep, in
Of
case you
course.
guys didn't know.
Yes. It
And
must.
now that you guys know this, you guys need to also learn how to sleep. You close your eyes, like in a dark space, and you start praying, like internally for your body to just, for your body to just. Oh God, I almost sneezed. But I'm off. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
Bless you.
So that's the whole thing, basically. You just we are just going to talk about horror stuff. And why don't you pick the starting theme, Polka? Since
Yes.
you're the host of the show.
Why, thank you, Nihi. For today, we'll be talking about spooky things of the night. How about we start with the old classics? The ones
By
that
the way,
helps
I'm
us.
ironically working on my game as we speak right now, just because there are things I wanted to get done, and like I'm unironically doing progress as we speak. It's like small things, but I'm working on it. But I'm also, of course, my focus is 99% on like speaking to you. I'm actually just making small things, so we can talk about that as well if you want to.
Yeah. And you know what?
But as we were saying, classic things.
Yes, the classic things of the night. Let's start off with a bit of horror movie monsters.
I
Like,
was actually watching a classic movie yesterday in a server. Actually, I don't think it was like just one. I think it was like four, but I just stayed through like one of them called. We don't need to talk about specific monsters. By the way, we can talk about the whole work in specific. I
mm,
mean, the monsters are fun, but like, what's the fun of the monsters without the context behind them? I was watching the Rosemary's Baby. I think it's a classic movie, like
ooh,
full of cliches and like weird things.
yeah, that
But yeah,
is a
I
good
mean,
bit of show.
actually, Polka, have you watched it? Have you watched
I,
Rosemary's Baby?
honest, I never watched like Rosemary's Baby, but I do know the concepts of this classic of a
Movie?
horror movie.
You know the concept of the movie?
Yep. It was about a woman and a husband moving into a nice shambling hotel, or at least a huge apartment complex, with a bunch of rich neighbors and all that stuff. Oh, they're very chatty and friendly. And then one night, Mrs. Rosemary had a dream about the devil doing the nasty.
Doing the Among Us, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Among Us.
A bit sus in the room, if you know what I mean. Mm.
Is it really that though? I don't remember that part of the movie.
Maybe.
I mean, I think it was a little different than that, but I think it was more of a how can I word this? It was more of like a weird fever dream type of section of the movie. Like I didn't remember seeing the devil doing things. I just remember actually seeing more like people doing a ritual with her. It was like,
Oh. Hmm.
but if I'm mistaken, like, yeah, feel free to correct me in the comments. I wasn't like paying 100% attention in the movie, but that's what I actually recall of a dream of dreams when you talk about Rosemary's Baby.
Mm.
That's like I saw that part of the movie,
Yeah.
which is pretty nice.
Nice.
I mean, the whole movie was kind of nice. There were some parts which were pretty goofy, but to be honest, these classic movies they can be pretty goofy at times. And, like, it's not a bad goofy. It's like a good kind of goofy, like a nostalgic goofy, where you like look at the goofy and you're just like, oh man, we sure have improved a lot
Mm-hmm.
since then. Like I can't help but laugh. There was a scene where the guys were just saying like, "Hail Satan! Hail Satan!" and I
Hail
couldn't
Satan.
fucking I couldn't hold back my laugh. Like it was impossible. Like it just felt so edgy. I can't. But the movie itself, it's great. I would recommend it. I mean, for people which like these sort of movies, of course,
Yeah,
it's pretty good. A pretty good experience, honestly.
it does
But yeah, I
sound.
guess that's it for Rosemary's Baby. I'm gonna try my best to. I try my best to not give much spoilers for people which are willing to like go and watch the movie.
Oh, okay.
Because trust me, it's a pretty nice experience. I'm sure some of you will like it. Will
Yeah.
like it.
And like speaking of horror movies, I remember like it was a horror movie that I first watched. I think that I watched by myself. It was called Ghost in the Darkness. It was my first taste as I first saw the movie, as it was in my grandparents' house in a those VCR tapes. Something
Oh
that
hell yeah, the
predates everyone
classics.
here. mm,
I love VHS tapes for real.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, one of the topics I'm going to talk about actually do involve these kind of things. No, it's not the Mandela catalog. It's not like ARGs from YouTube. I mean, we could talk about them as well, but I'm not particularly I'm not a fan of this category of this genre. I don't know, it's just personal taste. I can see that they're kind of cool as well. Like some of them actually have nice stories, but just not what I'm into.
Mm-hmm. That is fair. And
Please continue, Poke.
yeah, it was kind of based on a true story of about two lions you know, trying to kill everyone. It's kind of simplistic as it, but it's kind of more
Sounds like
drama.
the movie Beast.
Yeah. Well, instead of in being in the old big city, it's actually in like in somewhere in the 1800s where they're trying to make a railway through Africa, but the lions, two male lions, are more like not a part of usual lions because they usually hunt other game. They mostly been eating human, and yeah, it had a bit of dramatization in the movie. and some obvious things are just not real in context, but it
That's fair. I
yeah.
mean, most movies about based on true stories have dramatization. I mean, dare I say this, but all of them have dramatization. Because where's just the fun? They're gonna probably have to add more things to make the story more interesting and like probably complete the view time of like 1 hour, 2 hours, the time of a movie. Like
Yeah.
when you just are telling a true story, you're probably gonna have like a let's say if you're keeping the detail most of the details out, you're probably gonna have like around I don't know 40 minutes of footage. That's assuming from a few channels I watch on YouTube, which talk about criminal true stories. Which, by the way, they're pretty good as well. Like we could talk about that since I'm pretty sure it's a form of horror.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
it's pretty simple, but like I like them. Usually listen to them when like doing stuff at school or like just bored as hell at home.
Yeah, when we're both
But
doing
yeah, it's cool as well.
yeah.
But keep going, keep going.
Yep, they're very good. And yeah, they'll have to make a good point. Like sometimes the most interesting stories, it's just there are some stories that are much more fantastical than fiction. But the you're probably right that the truth of those stories probably wouldn't make a good whole 2-hour film because apparently that's how
That's right.
long a lot of those movies are right now. I mean, what else are you gonna
Indeed.
fill it in? Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, actually haven't watched that many horror movies myself. Of course, I deem myself a big fan of horror due to not only my works, but like works of friends of mine, like games I play. Like, I haven't really watched that many horror movies. I can probably count them. And the ones I watch probably are like either on Netflix or like just ones I really felt like watching. Like, let me list a few of them of here. Actually, I'm not sure if I can even do that. Some of them are pretty messed up. But which horror movies are messed up these days? Actually, quite a lot. Quite a lot of horror movies are not messed up. Like there's one which came out recently, which it's about memes. I think. Like, let me search this up
Ooh.
in a sec. No
Ooh.
fucking way.
Yeah. Mm. And you. Ooh. Ooh, what did you?
The
Ooh, what did you find?
actual fuck, man. Oh my fucking god.
Ooh.
It's
What did you?
I
Uh.
don't actually know
Uh.
how
Uh. You're cutting out, dude.
the
Sorry.
movie is English, but it's like it's a which will like send you messages.
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I think my didn't know I was that cringe. You're right. You
Yeah.
just went quiet for a whole second there.
Yeah. Sorry, you were cutting out a bit on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back now. Don't really worry. I was laughing a lot, basically. But you know Momo, like the bird lady from WhatsApp.
Yeah. That.
Yeah,
That.
they made a movie about her.
They. They actually made a movie about Momo.
Yeah, they did, which is like okay. Honestly, I have no grudges against Momo, but god fucking damn it, have I seen bad work surrounding her. Like I can list probably around five horrendous games I've seen. Like actually, let me. I actually have one of them here on my Steam account.
Mhm.
Which yes, I do quite like playing bad horror games, depending on my mood. My mood. It was kind of a hobby of mine, but
Mhm.
it has died down recently. Mostly because I have a lot of shit to do and I just don't have times to play games anymore. At least not every day. Okay, let me search it up. Momo, the Momo game.
When I hear Momo game, it makes me think mobile games.
It is kind of about. There is plenty Momo mobile games out there. I just haven't really looked into them. I've seen this one though because it's on Steam for $2 fucking. Like I don't know how the hell you even have the courage to release this on Steam. I mean, props to the developer, but I know this developer is like, okay, let me just put this here. I
Ooh.
know this developer here is just used like they're known for making crash grabs horror games. Like if you look at their Steam page here, Steam account, whatever you want to call it, like store pages. Yeah, store page called Caffeine. You can actually see like a bundle with all of their horror games. Grandpa, which is like a Granny ripoff. Not as if Granny was any good. Daddy, which is a Hello Neighbor ripoff.
Daddy.
Again, again, not as if is was any good. Bunny, the horror game. Yet
Bunny.
again,
Bunny the horror.
another. Yeah, that's so random. Oh my
Ooh,
fucking god!
I'm so
Bro,
sorry.
don't click on that! Don't click on
Wait,
that on
wait,
stream!
wait,
Don't click
what?
on that!
Wait, what? What?
No,
What?
no, no, no! You don't want to save our last game! You don't want to save our last game, please! Oh my
Oh,
fucking
oh,
goodness!
oh, oh, that's, it must have been terrifying for you. What happened?
You didn't click on that, right?
No, I didn't click on the last screen. I didn't
There
click
is
on.
a game called the last game they made. I didn't hear about this one. It's called Who Is This Man? And in the fucking
What
in the
happened?
fucking the fucking
What happened?
in the game's cover there's fucking you know the man with mustache, right?
Ma-
Yep, it's the man with mustache. He's
Man.
in the cover. That's right. It seems to be a Hello Neighbor ripoff.
Oh, man with the mustache. Ah,
I'm just saying this. I don't want to say his name for obvious reasons, but
of course. Of
this
course.
is fucking disgusting. Oh my god. And yeah, I think they probably just did this for attention because it actually got quite a lot of uh, reviews here. Neutral mostly. The game is $10 fucking. Oh my god.
$10
They
for
all,
this? For a whole bundle?
the bundle is like 15. Actually, let me check.
Well, at least you get
There are
a
other
bundle.
games here. There's also Momo, but you know that one.
Mm.
There's Skinny. Oh my god, there's so much I want to talk about Skinny.
Oof.
Like, to keep it all short, this is one of the most scammy horror games I've ever seen in my entire life. Broken as well. To start things off, it's a grainy ripoff, but whatever. We don't really care about that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, it steals models from another game. You know The Last of Us? You know Ellie from The Last of Us?
Ah, yes.
Like, who
I
doesn't know Ellie from The Last of Us?
remember that
Yeah,
girl.
you open this game, you like okay, you buy this game.
Mm-hmm.
$3. You open it thinking it's gonna be like something weird, probably like a weird horror game, perhaps something goofy but like enjoyable at the same time. You watch the intro cutscene and you just see fucking Ellie from The Last of Us there. It's just her model. They stole it. They didn't even try to change it.
Ooh.
Actually, they kind of did. They just changed the hair color. It changed the hair color. She's now blonde. And if you watch the game's trailer from Skinny, you can see it as well, which is so fucking weird. I have no idea how Naughty Dog has not taken this down yet.
I guess
Oh
it's
my god. This game
probably.
is out for like 3 years, by the way. 3 years. And now that I see this, the developer of this game is lol. So not even the developer is taking this seriously anymore.
Mm. So he's
Which
probably
fair, I wouldn't take myself seriously as well if I was making this
yeah.
type of shit. Wait,
Having
let me read the description here.
yeah. I mean having the game literally
Skinny
named
is a horror
Danny.
game. Skinny is a horror game, of course. You were driving midnight cars with your daughter Anna. There was a place to go, but you've had a weird car accident. And when he woke up, Anna was gone. Okay, you stayed in town to find her. I think the developer of this game doesn't know English very well. I'm just guessing. But to keep going, strange things happen in town. There's a weird thing named Skinny here. You have to unravel the whole mystery and find your daughter. Unravel the whole mystery, my fucking ass! I played all of this game. There's no fucking mystery at all. You just solved a few puzzles and like get your daughter out of a coffin. There's no lore to this. That's a fucking lie.
There's no
But watch
monsters.
out.
There's oh.
Okay, but watch out for time. You can find the gun and neutralize the skin. But this won't last for long. I'll come back. Oh my god, they couldn't even type heal correctly. You should consider your time very well. Yeah, I should have, because I shouldn't be playing this at the first place. I should be doing something better with my time.
Yeah.
You can hide in lockers, you can hide in the car, you can skip down the roof of the house. Yeah, it's already becoming a guide here. We don't need to actually experience this blindly. The whole description is given as a guide. Run your camera and look around carefully. Some things just to appear to the camera. But don't finish the battery. Oh my god.
Mm.
This is fantastic. Oh god. Oh yeah, but I guess I think we've lingered on this developer for way too long of a time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
we're talking
continue.
about scary starters, not mediocre. uh,
Yeah, but mediocre can be funny though. I don't think all horror needs to be good to be like interesting. Like these guys here are the living proof of that.
yeah, like
Their games is not a good experience, but oh my god, is it funny as hell?
yeah.
Like there's countless bugs. There's like bad quality aspects. They make the experience more bearable, as I like to call it, more bearable.
Yeah, like Final Destination. It's a concept that can work well, but the movies, oof.
I haven't really watched every Final Destination because honestly, I think it's mostly all the same thing. Okay, have you watched all the movies, Poke?
I have watched How to Survive Final Destination.
No
and-
way you watched Cinema Summary as well.
Dude, I'm a bit cultured myself. Don't worry about
No
it.
way. You watched Cinema Summary?
Yeah, I watched the.
Fuck yeah! I'm more of a Nerd Explains fan, but like the two of them are great as well. I love the two.
Yeah, either or, they can work with me. I mean, I know how to survive death games, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, watching their videos gives you like 10,000 brain cells. It's so weird. It's so cool. I love it.
We can actually be competent horror movie characters. Yay.
Hmm. Now on the same topic about horror games and all that, I've recently had like myself a interesting obsession
Mm-hmm.
over work, and you can arguably say this is horror, but I consider it to be like psychological horror. Like on a psychological horror game I've recently heard about, it's called Serial Experiments Lane. Not many people have heard of this. It's kind of an underground thingy. It was released around the 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, not around 190 something. I think maybe 2000. I don't know when the PS1 was released, but probably after that time. I mean, definitely after that time. Definitely. But stopping being a little dumb, if you actually know this game, you will probably notice my profile picture is of the main character of this game, a young girl called Lane. Lane is literally 14-year-old. She's edgy. She's not cringe, actually. She's creepy,
Ooh.
and she's very nice. This is a horror game I like very much because it works kind of around on the internet and like the things that happen around there, more around how you can be immortalized on the internet. It doesn't work around monsters, entities, spirits, or anything of that. It works around that. And honestly, it's one of the most terrifying games I've ever played. I'm not going to spoil everything, but like, you can find the game for free if you type out Lane Game, a website, something like that. If the game like is kind of like a detective kind of thing, as I like to call it, you kind of piece out a story, Lane's story. Yeah, you piece out her story, like by watching tapes, by reading diary entries from her, from other characters she meets, and from even other characters which are spectating the things that Lane is causing, that Lane experiences throughout the game. And honestly, I'm not really a fan of these kinds of games, but Serial Experiments Lane managed to really catch my attention, like be different from all of these other works, honestly. So yeah, if you have free time and like if you like an interesting experience, you can check out Serial Experiments Lane.
Yeah.
It's around like I don't know, depends on your playstyle. For me, it was like 7 hours long for me to complete. Probably because I'm just stupid. I didn't figure out how to navigate the menus properly. But yeah, it's really cool, honestly. Just my random game recommendation of the day.
Yeah, man. I uh I tried to find that game, but I just found the anime.
Oh yeah, there's an anime as well. Forgot to mention. There's an anime and there's a game. The game is completely different from the anime, by the way. Like you can watch the anime and like actually they do handle the same topic about internet and all that,
Mm.
but how the game plays out and how the anime plays out is completely different. So yeah, you can play the game and nothing will be spoiled about the anime technically. So yeah, that's all good. And Polka, about that, I'm pretty sure you can like just type Serial Experiments Lay in like PS1 after
Ah.
the name, and then you will find the game,
Yeah,
or
that
just Serial Experiments Lane game,
yeah,
or
that
Lane game, or Lane PS1,
yeah, that's
whatever
probably
that
how I
works.
missed it. I forgot the
Yeah,
the PPS. Yes. Mm.
PS1.
Yes, the PS1 would
Indeed.
be done. Mm.
That's okay, though. You can always check it out later once you have the time to.
Of course. Ooh.
All right. Now what?
Ooh. Just looking at stream. We got 3 people and my bro's back. Hey, bro, we're talking about horror. Do you have anything to put in? Talk about your two
That's
cents a bit.
nice.
Yeah, we got three
Hello there,
people.
free people.
Hel-
Hello there.
Hello, 3 people. Hola. Uh, eu hablo inglés. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that's Spanish, not Portuguese, but okay.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
That's funny. Don't worry. You're golden.
Great. I am alive. Mm. So, yes. Horror. Hmm. Now, we had a few examples of horror movies, but oh, I didn't put in my favorite type of horror movies. So, I have a favorite one, and it is found footage.
Oh, found footage. I assume you have watched every single VHS franchise movie, have you?
I wish I can. But so far,
You can. Have you heard of like pirating? Have you ever heard of pirating? Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I
Don't
mean,
do pirating.
I can't
Don't
be a
do
part of the
pirating, kids.
Caribbean
Don't
now.
do not. Do
Do
not.
what you want as a pirate. You are a pirate. Your high fidelity, feeding a pirate at outrageous sea. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate at sea. You are a pirate. You are a
You're the first.
pirate. Yar!
You're the first person I know which actually memorized the whole song. I don't even know the first three words of what he's saying. I'm so stupid. I'm such a goofy person.
Ah, it's all good. I know the song from the bottom of my hand because I watched a bit of an animatic about it, a bit of TF2, if you know what I mean. Like I can try to sing it maybe later though. Like, no,
Damn, Daniel.
damn Daniel, look at them.
Okay, I'm sorry for ear raping you guys.
It's all good. We all need to face a little bit of virginity right now. Oof.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
Uh, yes, yes. Three people here right now. Please don't be offended. But yes, enjoy the show as we talk with each other. Ah,
And
we got us a map. Now I got that song in my head. That's just now.
oh
Uh,
god.
now I'm smiling about it. God damn it. But yes, my favorite it's found footage. I have seen like troll hunters. If is that the name? Troll hunters? Like it's about like a bunch of kids at first trying to get evidence of like animal attack corruption.
That's a horror movie?
Yeah,
That's a horror movie?
yeah. It can be considered a horror movie because maybe a bit more suspense. Like it's more like following a documatic system.
I didn't when I watched that, I didn't even consider it a horror movie, but okay, I guess you can kind of see it that way.
Yeah, it can be suspenseful because, well,
Yeah, it
it
can.
can still be found footage. And yeah, it's kind of following the systematic of a documentary. Like, there are some moments where it's more like telling you the lore of trolls. And as you try to learn from it, you kind of see what types of trolls there are, if, like, pack animals. They're more animal than anything, and more stone. As it
Yeah.
never been my favorite horror movie. I have heard about the Blair Witch Project, but I've never seen it. And
Bird Project? You mean the game or of a movie?
yes, there is
Yeah.
actually two movies now about the Blair Witch Project.
There's
It's
two.
yes, the first one is like a kind of the first in its system.
Oh god,
And
that's two now.
yeah,
Alright.
it had its own website, like trying to make it believable that people actually were missing, and people even theorized, like even Matt Pat thought that it wasn't actually the witch; it was actually the two of them trying to like get rid of the, and I quote, camera girl, because she is not really giving them any respect or paying them as much as often, really. So yeah. And the second one, well, it actually has a bit of supernatural area, but I mean, it's not that good of a movie.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, depends, honestly. I haven't seen the second one, so I can't really put my opinion on that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Cannibal Holocaust. That's a movie I didn't watch, but I've heard
It's a
about it.
crime. I'm pretty sure it would be a crime if I said I didn't watch it as well, because I didn't.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, also people kept saying it's like a bad, like it's a what's the word? Like that cancels horror movies part one or something or other like that, saying like how it's mostly a, well, a banned horror movie from the cinemas because of how much
Oh, I see. I
controversy has
see.
been a part of it. Like there was actual like animal death, and well,
We have
people,
quite a few bad horror movies, actually.
yeah, people believe too much that a bunch of people actually were missing and died. So that's not good.
A few horror movies actually do feature real animal deaths. if I'm not mistaken, but I am not sure which ones are. Actually, I think I know one of them, but it's a very disgusting movie. I wouldn't recommend watching it. I hated it. It's not a horror movie it's at all. It's like very bad. It's Melancholy, their angel. Like Melancholy, their angel. Like I'm pretty sure the guys making this movie actually killed animals when making it, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
I think so from what I've seen, like of
Ooh.
people talking about it. But I've never had actually the guts to go and watch every part of it, the whole movie.
Yeah, that's a bit of different problem with horror movies. Some movies, well, they can be pretty scary, but some are just so much torture porn. It's just like it turns to
Yeah,
snuff films.
there's a lot of torture porn movies.
Yeah.
Like, I can list like probably 70 horror porn movies I know. Although some are actually very good and I do enjoy them. Like Martyrs, it's a good example. I love Martyrs. It's not just torture porn. It's like it's an actual horror movie. We can say it's an
Yeah.
actual horror movie. I like it.
Mhm. Yes, and I assume it's very good, top notch. But honestly, I have heard about a horror movie. Like I remember it was somewhere on our top 10 things. Like it's kind of like people's fault, because there was a horror movie where I think it was called The Torture Game or something, where a guy and his friends, like, they are a part, like, I think it's uh, a few influencer friends that
Of
try to
course,
do, yeah, yeah, the infomercial stuff and all that stuff. That's crazy shit that happens with them, and they just like this is a bit of a spoiler, but honestly, I can't
I'm
remember
probably
the
not
name of the
watching it,
movie.
so go ahead.
Yeah,
Probably people will watch it as well. I mean, if you somehow are interested in like this movie, I guess this is your cue to leave now because we're Polka's just gonna talk about it.
I mean, then
Okay,
again,
so
don't leave the stream. Just turn the volume down for at least like maybe 5 minutes at least, or at least one. It'll be a quick, really short. It's where
yeah,
apparently, like the they gotten captured apparently by this one guy, and he, like, the main character has to watch his friends get tortured, and
really
the yes,
sounds so fucking cringe and
yeah,
edgy.
mm-hmm. And once he gets out, he finds the guy and he beats the crap out of him enough that he kills him. But the plot twist was he killed him in a dark room and he was beating his ass up. And then suddenly, the lights turned on. All his friends are alive. In fact, he was being streamed to the entire world in this huge new ballroom, and everyone is shocked.
You know what this sounds like? I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie actually, but I'm not so sure when.
And yeah,
In fact, this reminds me of another very torture pornesque horror movie called a Serbian film. I'm not gonna talk about it very much here because there's like things that are really heavy, and I don't want YouTube to actually kick her ass because he actually can kick her ass if we talk about this. I would just say it's weird. It's like a fever dream, and I don't know. I have kind of mixed feelings about this. I liked it, but I also kind of not liked it.
mm-hmm.
Like it's so, but it's interesting. About torture porn as well, there is the August Underground trilogy, which is just dog shit. It's dog shit. I
Yeah.
like to say that Megan is Missing could be considered that, but like not really.
I
Just
mean,
the last 20 minutes of the movie, in
yeah,
which are like cringe as fuck. I
yeah.
mean, the scene that kind of messed me up the most was like the scene where the table scene. I'm just gonna call it the table scene.
I mean, honestly, I can call it dog shit as well again. Like,
Yeah, it is dog
it's,
shit.
it's,
Most of
li-
these movies are dog shit.
it's literally like dramatization. Like, sometimes people are so, like, dumb in the movies. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
a good movie, a good horror movie I watched recently was Inside. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. and honestly, I don't blame you if you haven't. But it's probably one of the most grotesque movies I've ever watched, but like one of the best as well. I love Inside.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well, no.
Well, you should keep it at that.
Okay.
Unless you have the guts to like watch messed up things. It's
Yeah.
not torture. It's like but it's like it's messed up. I'm just gonna say it's messed up
Yeah.
and sad.
Know what? How about we both talk about movies we both watched together, actually? Two horror movies to end this
Oh
movie segment.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We recently about horror movies we watched together.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Perfect Blue recently, which is one of my favorite horror movies slash animes of all time. And
Mm.
again, I'm gonna try my best to not spoil the thing for you because if you really have the time, like you should watch it. It's not a movie for everyone. There's like some sex scenes here and there. It's like
Uh,
can be heavy for some people,
yeah, it
but
can, like, technically it's not sex scene. It's more like it's, let's just say it's acted out, but it's kind of like a bit
it
too
acted out. But, like,
descripted. Like,
there's attempted rape scenes as well, like a lot of nudity, but
yeah.
it's really a good film. A good film. Like it explores the you
It's,
follow like a young actress slash singer named Mima Kirigoi in her slow but certain decay into insanity as she's notices she's starting to being stalked by a lunatic fan of her. I'm just gonna say that because that's the really basic premise. It's not really a spoiler.
yes.
And like the movie is so crazy, it's so good. I love it in so many ways. Like I've watched it with Pokemon too. Like we were planning on talking about it a bit on stream here because again, a bit because I want you guys to experience the movie.
Yeah.
Yet again, I said like if you're young, like if you're fucking under 18, stay away from this movie. I'm being serious. Stay away from this movie. You don't want to see what this movie has to offer. Wait till like 16 and 17 or something for real,
Yeah. Like,
for your own good.
yeah, be mature about it, at least.
Oh, well, let's be for real. Not every kid is mature here. Not
Uh,
every kid is mature. In
okay.
fact,
I mean,
most
yeah,
are mature.
it's true. I was like, I mean, even adults are not as mature because yesterday at my
For real,
haunted
that's
job.
true.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Like at my haunted job, I was like, uh, we didn't have as much people because apparently lots of people are getting out of the haunted business nowadays because staying up late isn't good for them, or they're scared of a bit of darkness, and so I decided to. Well, they put
What?
me into a in a place by myself in a haunted like bathroom area where it's kind of like the very beginning of the. Oh, I'm echoing a little bit. All right. Maybe you guys aren't hearing it. Maybe it's just me. Uh, if anyone else is here, please tell me if I'm echoing. Is it a problem?
You don't seem to be echoing. In my ears, at least, you seem to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's that's good. All right. So getting off into my sidetrack a bit, I was at a haunted like forest where it's a huge forested area. I was in the bathroom area, getting a few scares out there. Like I even had like had a it's fun scaring children. It's like I had to direct them out of the bathroom in one area, and some kids are just so scared. Like it's a whole group, and they can't go to the other side. So I have to jump out of a bathroom stall, like opening the door real quick, and then screaming at them to just say, "Go out!" And then if they're not, I just run towards them real fast, and it gets them going real good. However, some of them like they still don't know where to go. So as they're trying to get out, like a bunch of them went towards a toilet. Just it was filled with water though, and they tipped that toilet out, and they went into the shower like they're packing in there into the shower trying to open the door, and then I just like when they tipped that toilet down, I just said, "Guys, and they point them to the exit, like, out there, you idiots! I mean, it's fair. I can call them an idiot because seriously, I pointed to
You
them
cannot blame them. You
outside.
cannot blame them, Polka. You were causing them a panic attack. I would probably screw over the toilet as well on
Yeah,
accident.
I was causing them fear. And though there was also this one group that really didn't want to move, but it wasn't because of fear. It's because they were being a bit problematic, and they decided, well, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go. And it's like, dude, there's more people than you. Don't be selfish. If you can't handle to be in this part of the area, in the first area, why are you here? So then I had to go up them real quick, trying to scare them out, and if they just can't, so I just dropped in my voice and saying, bit of a bluff, don't tell anyone. Just saying, okay, if you can't leave, I'm gonna have to call management, gotta call security, because you guys are holding up the line, and the guy, he still wasn't gonna do it, but the rest, oh, they didn't want to get kicked out, so they're trying to push him out of that side because I wanted them out. There's more people in behind. I don't want to be here in 1 in the morning already. And yeah,
That sounds sucky.
yeah. At least I got them out just in time. Like about like a person in actual person in management was actually gonna come towards come towards us, and they just gotten out just in time, halfway across the room. Which
Mm. Well, so the person left before the manager can come to you guys?
yeah, they continue on the hunt. I didn't know what else happened, but oh right, oh no, want to hear something shitty?
Go on.
So one of the scare actors' parents came into the haunt, and they were walking towards a crematorium, crem style area.
And then?
Well, it appears that they couldn't hold it in, so they just found a
Oh, no.
random toilet, and they just crapped in the crematorium.
Fuck no. Was the
Yeah.
toilet a prop? Was it a prop? Or was it an actual
It
toilet?
wasn't working, and I
It was
say
a
it wasn't.
prop. Fuck, it was.
Yep. And at least it was at the end of the night, so not many people would be able to come in. Though you can have a distinct smell of something bad. You can say, oh, it's probably a corpse. No shit, bro. And you can probably be smelling that all the time, because, oof.
Oh,
It's tough.
Jesus.
Yeah. Some people uh, can't hold themselves, huh?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. One sad truth. Hmm. Oh, we're at one again. But anyway. Ah,
Now what?
we went to one viewer, but it's all good. We're still here together, just having fun anyway.
That's fine. That's okay. That's all that matters. Having fun.
Yeah. Ah.
But yeah, I'll probably have to leave soon though. It's almost the time to go. Like
Oh.
2 hours.
Wait,
Military
really?
time.
It's
Yeah.
been that long?
Like yeah.
Oh. Well, I can't believe it.
Yes, time passes fast when you're having fun, as I always say.
Yeah, it is true. Hmm. Yeah. Want to actually continue this discussion next stream? Like, we just past horror movies. Wanna continue on to video games later?
For sure, Polka. We can do like multiple episodes of this subsection.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, I just, man, maybe later, like after October ends, I'm probably gonna be like a bit more full on streams because haunted house is more of a part-time job for October. So maybe someday, maybe after October, we could have like more streams, like just more on Saturday if you want, or we can talk
I'll
about.
have to check that out. I probably can do like once a week, but you can stream alone as well, of like games and all. I'll participate, like watching the chat.
Yeah, that's
Like
fair.
probably stream. I have like probably once a week. Is all I can do.
Yeah, and like, ooh, yeah, maybe around. hmm, Maybe I can do Wednesday. I think I don't have anything on Wednesday. Maybe I can stream a
You
horror
know?
movie then. I mean, horror game. Maybe. Yeah. Because I got my PNG. Maybe I can at least. Yeah. Blah, blah. Yes.
If that's all good, then yeah, that sounds perfect for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's it for today's episode. Thank you, people, for staying with us, and we will shall be seeing you next week. Maybe yes, maybe not. And we're just doing like once 1 week yes, 1 week no.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll seeing this. We'll have to like get a proper schedule.
Yeah.
But for now, we're just doing them like once, trying to do once a week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye bye from boy here.
Yeah. Good boy. My boy.
Oh boy.
Yo, he's my boy. He's your boy. He's everyone's boy. Nee.
Nee.
Hey.
Yeah, boy. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Have a good
I
night.
can feel my brain melting. Please help me.
Yeah.
He's feeding me radiation grace. Please help me. It hurts.
Eat your radiation, my boy. Eat.